Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get started here. How you doing, Drop the Fill? How are you doing, Backpack? So good to see y'all here. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Gonna be having some fun making some maps as well as just listening to some wonderful lo-fi Christmas music that I have set up. But we don't hear this. The tracks that are playing now are only like half an hour long, so yeah, a little repetitive. But hey, still enjoy it. Yes, but how are you doing today, Drop the Fill? The fourth Backpack. Alright, so let me go ahead and switch it from this background here. We're going to go ahead and switch over to our map name. Still need to work on that transition a little bit. This is loud, golly. There we go. So we got some lo-fi Christmas music going. I'm glad you like it. Dude, Christmas is in 15 days. I almost have all my shopping done, but man, it goes fast. I'm trying to keep with the festive times, you know? Oh, and Drop the Fill. There is a channel point reward, by the way. If you look at your channel points, I need to organize those. It's quite expensive, but 15,000 cups of tea get you one of the hidden ones. But I'm trying to get in the spirit. It's a nice time of year. And hoping to spread maybe a little bit of positivity, you know? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started that. So the way I like to start it, fill in the map with Landman. So I have a notepad up right here, just some ideas. So the theme of this one I wanted to do is, so this is based off the 7 Deadly Cities. Let me look this up. We're gonna hop over here. Not the anime. Here we go. So in the campaign I'm running, we've already gone through some of them. We've done Gluttony. So we have not done Gluttony. We have done Greed, Off, and Pride. Those are the ones we've gone through. So the maps, I have to make a map for each of them. But no worries, Phil. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, dude. The maps we still need to make are Envy. Oh, sorry, not Sloth. Envy, Wrath, and Gluttony. And Lust. So I'm thinking, honestly, Lust might not be a bad one to go. I might keep it PG. nothing super bad. But I have an idea for that. So let's go ahead and pull up our notepad. So we have our aspect of lust. BT there. Wow, I can't spell. So welcome to the map making process. And get some ideas out and have. So, but backpack, what are you up to today, my dude? Okay, so maybe I'm thinking a city, right? Alright, a city. Lots of... Well, what is lust exactly? Lust doesn't necessarily have to be, like, you know, romantic. Right? It can be, just working. Oh, glad to hear, too. So very strong, is sexual, but also similar to desire. Because you can lust for something that is not sexual. Trying to get through the day? Is it kind of a rough day for you? Okay. So that's what lust is right there. Got that. So we could kind of roll with this, but instead of being not so much sexual, but more, more desire. It's a very strong desire. That's what we could. So maybe people. Gang wars, kind of like that, all lusting for power. Ooh, lust for power. That could be interesting. Customers are rude. Oh, dude, I hate that. I used to work in food service for like 5 years. I don't miss it, but literally, customers are the worst, especially to the people who are trying to help them. I think it's the weirdest thing because we're here, we're trying to help them out, right? And then they're like giving you all this attitude, like, want this to get done? Eh? Vying for. So they're all vying for power. Yeah, heating and air conditioning. Yeah. And I imagine the heating are, kind of important. So you would want to get that fixed if it's not working, right? Especially now it's winter. I mean, for me, I think it's what, degrees out? Oh, I know who that is. Someone I haven't talked to in a while. 36 degrees where I am. A low of 27 later. Man. People about heat can get nasty. I believe it. Like, that's one of the more reasonable things to, like, get mad about, though. While we used to work in food service, people would get so upset about, like, too much ice in their drinks or pickles on their sandwich. It's just like... Excuse me. Man, people get ticked off at everything. But, like, heat, okay, that's kind of understandable, you know? Kind of need heat to survive, especially as it gets colder. Firepower. Get some more like 1920s Chicago. Wow, I can't spell Chicago. Thank you, dude. I can't spell from Chicago. All right, there it is. I knew it was a Blues Brothers song. Chicago, okay, Chicago. How do you spell it? So there we go. So that's how you spell Chicago. More like what I'm thinking now. Sorry, a city plagued with gangs, mobsters, and all that jazz. Kind of like 1920 Chicago-ish. Right? So then the players are gonna walk in there. Okay. Kind of getting a picture. So let's start getting some ground down here. So this is a great map making tool. If you're ever interested in D&D, well, it is free. I have the premium version because I use it a lot. But it has some great stuff in here. Now I'm thinking like a city, so let's go grab a dark gray texture. Let's just get the backdrop like this. Actually, real quick, I'll show you what I've mapped it. 4 map. So this kind of give you an example of the things you can do with this map. I'll show you. But this one is, by the way, you can so much with this. I'm not sponsored, by the way. I just really like this software. It just such a good time. Oh, Backpack, did you check out that video Cat sent you about one of our sessions? Because I'm curious to know what you think. If this is gonna load. I want to kind of give you all the style of it. Also, this is a lo-fi, non-copyrighted Christmas music. It's right. There we go. Something went wrong. Yep. No kidding. All right. Well, I guess you'll have to. You don't want to. But you can kind of see the style that you can do with this. I kind of want to do something akin to that. I think maybe a little bit taller. But it doesn't necessarily have to be modern. Okay. Get the word pad out again. Modern. Large. Hey, well, dude, if you want to try to get into it, man, I'm happy to let you join us. Yes, we got space for enough. But dude, it's a lot of fun, at least for me. But I'm kind of like one of those nerds. As long as you don't mind, the stereotype. But it's a chance to do. It's like playing video games, except there's no limit on what you can do. Came across a game that looks interesting called The Raft. Oh, is that like the survival building game that now kind of has like a story? I've seen some. Looks interesting. Did you pick it up? What? Why is this? Ooh, interesting. It could be filled with banshees. Oh, okay, so that is it. Yeah, it's a pretty cool game. I have not. That's something you're gonna pick up? Ivy of Lust. Alright, so we're gonna look for classes. I think it's a co-op thing. You don't want to commit yet? Oh yeah, I think it is a co-op thing. The Raft. Game. Let's see. Yeah. Good reviews. Kind of like, oh dude, The Long Dark is on sale, by the way. I might pick that up. That's another really cool game. I think it's made by the same company. It is online co-op, yeah. It's also single player though. Oh. Okay. So yeah, there's like a new story mode. I got you. How much is it? $20. Okay, that's not too. Now, if you pick it up, I'll pick it up too. We can do some, play some together. I'll be down for that. All right. Back to looking at creatures. All right. D&D creatures that involve love. Let's see. So we could do kind of like a love theme. Yeah, dude, let me know. Oh, interesting. A flubug. This is looks very like a very interesting creature indeed. So what I'm doing right now is I'm currently looking for creatures to populate this. So I have some ideas. So it's gonna be based off of the aspect of Lust and Deadly Sins here. It's kind of like 1920 Chicago style, with kind of how it is. But creatures that involve love and so immediately what comes to mind is a banshee. Not how you spell it. You know, I know what I mean. So banshee, but I want to find some other creatures as well. Monster power couple. Interesting. Got some interesting titles here. More threatening with a couple of the other monsters. Okay, that's not quite why. Oh, great. Love monsters D&D. Here we go. That everyone loves. Not exactly what I want. Monster generators, worse monsters, great monsters. Alright, well, let's look on Mind Flayers. Okay, so this is not exactly what I want. This is half the battle of trying to find things. I could make some creatures. But I know for sure I want banshees, succubuses. Busai? Not quite sure on the proper pronunciation of that. Succubus is like the god of, not the god of, like Cupids. Oh, Cupid. Cupids. Let me look for that. I think there's a stats for that. I'm not a big fan of statting out monsters itself. I just... eh. Okay, so there are Cupids. Fallen Cupid, that's creepy. These are pretty cool, though. So, like, a lot of charming going. Okay. So, we can have... what else would be... Sirens. Again, I apologize for all the spelling here. Sirens. Something along that. Sirens ain't. So what else has charm then? Because we have Cupid. Creatures that have charm. Because if the idea for this floor is gonna be luck, have things that charm things. Charm monster, too good. Charm person, these are spells. Creatures that have the ability to charm people. Here we go. Alright, so hag. Okay, I can see hags. I'm not sure if that will fit in with the idea we're going with here. Like that might be like a little bit of a tearing. Okay. Village zombie, a few hold downs. Bards. Okay, bards. Here we go. Bards are the most attractive. Alright, so got kind of our gist of it. So let's start getting down how they're gonna get there. So I'm gonna need arch. So the way they're leaving this place is through an arch. We'll say that's gonna bring them right here. Now we have that. So this is gonna be a big old city. I'm thinking kind of noir. Like, you know, think Dick Tracy and Detective Adventures. Well, let's get some streets going. Something probably like this. I'm gonna go ahead and switch this grid over. So yeah, we're gonna do this in grid, just kind of get an outline real quick. Yeah, just kind of like that. Streets. Because since they say everything's, you know, kind of neatly organized. It's just gonna be a big old block of city, just completely encased. Okay, so if we're gonna encase it, what are we gonna do? So we can make it naturally encased, magically encased. These are the questions. So we could do cliffs. Cliffs are a big option. Something that could be scaled, but maybe there's terrible things above it. I'm just kind of going through my thought process right now. Apologize if I'm not making it. We're gonna get rid of these. We'll do the roads last. But for now, we're gonna erase that. Let's fill in the outside here. This right here, this is most of the work of a DM. Array, maps, and such. That's why I'm a big fan of this tool. It helps so much. There we go. Kind of get a cliff going here. Let me bring it up. And then we can throw another. Right back there. Except we gotta bring this down a layer. There we go. So it kind of looks a little more jagged. There we go, like that. So we're gonna try to keep it mostly not symmetrical. Maybe I can. Oh, yeah, definitely can add something up here that'll pop out, catch the eye. So essentially, they're gonna be in a crater. We'll just build a couple. The nice thing about this too, I can always rotate these, make it look a little different. Well, it's the map. I mean, what you're referring to here? We grab that. We'll throw one another down. Well, try to break it up. That's the biggest thing. You want to kind of, you don't want to keep it symmetrical. You want it to make it look organic, and organically things are chaotic. Nothing is perfect, I should say. So things are gonna be, not perfect. Things are gonna be bigger than one. Map? Well, I mean, I just started. So yeah, I usually do this every week. I can show you. If you want to see some like what I've actually done, I'll show you something real quick. That's just me getting started with that. So this is right here. This is one of my favorites. One of my favorites I've made. Actually loading. So this is from another homebrew I was doing, called, well, as you can see, John Molly's Moving Tower. It's a tower that moves around. Been using the same map for like 2 years. Also, Cat Mix with that golden subscription badge. Look at that. How you doing, Cat? Good to see you. Hey, dude, I'm really proud of this map, but this is what you can do, like a battle map style. You can mess around with lighting, shadow. This is before I really got started with lighting. Yo, Catmax for the tier 1 sub for 4 months.
Catmax Gold.
Dude, that is incredible. Thank you so much. 4 months. Unbelievable how the time goes. Dude, honestly, I'm happy it's been 4 months. Actually, I think it's been closer to 6 months we've known each other, but hey, I'm happy for the friendship we got, dude. You're a cool dude. For like a light and shadow, there's a lot you can do with it. Cat Mac Gold, like for real, I've never even seen that emote. That's a nice emote. Yeah, but this is what you can start doing with it. You can start messing around with light and shadow. So this is a machine actually I made for our homebrew campaign for when y'all were gonna go to that planet. Of course. But we ended up not using it because they didn't go there. I used it in another campaign, but one of those things you can just do so much with like little shadows here and there. A lot of cool stuff. Yeah, that's a good question. How do we get this Catmate Gold? Tier 2 sub emote. Ooh, interesting. Okay. I'll have to remember that when I actually have money. The hops, because Hops is a teacher. Oh, I gotcha. I love Hop. He's such a good dude. Alright. Now what we're gonna do here, we're just gonna... Not really. See how that kind of like goes in here? So it kind of curves around here. I kind of want to make it not do that. Hop's getting the good stuff. This is for our group, actually. Don't worry, it's not going to spoil anything. Sorry, I missed the spoilers. So what I'm going to do, actually, since this is just kind of barely like that, I'm going to twist it. So we can kind of start getting like a little precipice. We're going to use a different stamp. Yeah, this is just a scene setting and such. You're not gonna get any spoilers from the story or anything like that. We'll use this stamp. This curves around a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Now that kind of matches it a little better, and now it kind of looks a little more natural. Like it kind of just crags into it. Like this was just all sheer. That's kind of what we. Alright, so let's start going down. Get rid of that rotation. Not for you, buddy. Mistakes were made. But undo is such a wonderful button. There we go. Then we're just gonna make these line up best we can. Oh yeah, that's a brilliant. I just had an idea. We can keep making these come out a little bit more and more. And so we can have something right up here. You know, something like a point of interest, something to capture your attention. That could be good. But like a tower, for example. I'll just throw something down temporarily. Clock tower. Just throw down a random lamp. Let's see. Actually, a castle might work. Yeah, we'll just throw this down temporarily. This is just a placeholder for now. But just kind of to get an idea of where I can start throwing stuff. Right. Now we'll start making this kind of come around like a precipice, and we can put some stairs going up to it. That might look dope. Okay. So let's go for that. Yeah, I like that idea. Okay. So half of this is just me kind of muttering to myself what I think is going to work or not. But hey, thus is the creative process, right? Go ahead and use make that bigger. That looks a little bit better. Okay, so we'll get like a staircase coming up right here. We'll just mark that. A little bit of a line. And I'll make that nicer too. Because right now I'm just starting with the outline. Yo, okay, how are you doing today? I think I asked you that. What? Sorry, Google just messaged. I got a notification from Google. Grey's Anatomy. New episode today. I didn't even watch Grey's Anatomy, and why is it... Google is clearly drunk today. Where am I? Left face. One. Oh, but I can use this one after. I just kind of do that. There, that kind of gives it the impression that it's like hanging over it. I've seen like 2 episodes. It was pretty nice. Covering from your hand after candles last night. Dude, that thing looked so hard. But not, wait, watch Grey's, but not with me. Oh dear. Passing some hostility. See, I've only seen 2 episodes, and one of the episodes was when one of the residents, resident's brother shoots his dad in the butt with a shotgun. It was like the Thanksgiving special. Something. I saw that episode. Kind of a weird one to start off with. There we go. Oh, that's the same stamp. I don't want to directly after it. There we go. This is more like it. Bachelorette. I only seen 1 episode of The Bachelor. Oh, I can put a bunch of stuff. Oh no. Backpack, I don't know what you're getting yourself into. But it may result in you being hooked on another television show. On the... There we go. That kind of connects into that. Oh, and that would be perfect. No, there actually is not going to be another one right there. Your backpack's ready. It's like right now. Let's do this. Oh, no, what I can do. Ooh, I have an idea. Get some rocks. Boulders or rocky plateau. This might fit a little better. Just kind of make it look like a landslide. That top line, watch it. You. There we go. The other one. Yeah, something like that. That looks decent. Hey, our first bot of the day. Look at that. You don't have cable, so you typically don't watch TV? I don't blame you. Hey, sane, though. Hey, if it works, dude. Plus, look at it this way. You get less commercials doing this. And you can actually interact with other people. It's honestly quite nice. Now we're going to start working on the bottom edge. Start getting these clips. Oh, my spam. Oh, man. Guy's killed. Spam. No, actually, I kind of like spam. Granted, I have not had it since I was 7. So it probably the taste probably has not aged well. It's like pastrami, but really salty. That's how I remember it. Honestly, it's probably a lot worse than I remember. Yeah, it's like mystery meat. No one really knows what it is. Just know it's definitely some type of meat. What animal? Who? I don't want to bring that much. Ooh, but what I could do is... Ow. Because if I bring it out, I can bring it back in. Extremely salty. That's how they preserve it. I don't want to keep pushing a little bit further. Get a little bit wider, and then we can bring it. Like so. There we go. Yoshi meat. You know, that explains where Yoshis go after they get Yoshi jumped. Good Yoshi meat. There we go. Alright. I have liking where this is going. Flying the country for decades. All that Yoshi. Boy. We're getting this here. Now we're gonna get the surrounding pressure. Shell jumps a free in SMW. Oh man. What is the sign for Shell? I don't remember the sign for Shell in ASL. Gold oh, not Shell, I want light print. No, Shellfish. Just Shell. Let's see. Does this... ASL 2. Oh, okay, that's what it was. I have to look up the sign for free as well. Free. Yep, that's it. Alright. So essentially, it's simplified in sign language. Yeah, these are signs I forgot. That says shell as in a type of boat. Type of boat? What kind of type of boat is that? Yeah, you can finger spell it. Shell, part of an animal. I don't know what kind of boat it uses a shell. Like the hole, is that what it's referring to? But I believe it is the same sign, if I do remember correctly now. It's just like you're holding it. Alright. So there's gonna be finger spelling, but let me switch it so you can actually see me. I have to pause that so you can mix it up. So that's essentially it. Try that again. Hold my hand so high. Shell jumps are free in SW. There you go. Thank you for redeeming that reward, Kame. It's actually been a while since someone's redeemed that one. It's unfortunate. I would love to practice more sign language. It's been a while. I used to be able to hold a conversation in ASL. But it's just been so long since I've used it that I've just lost a lot of it. It's unfortunate because I really do like the language. Up here, almost done with the perimeter. Like half the battle. Guess that one's done. Could just take the. Doing this glitch again. So if I take this and rotate it. Oh no, that looks a bit funky. Okay, we're not. A lot of these stamps are not made to be like rotated. There we go. That's how you do it. Sometimes they can the stamp review can a little bit, and like becomes like image doesn't show anymore. It's only when you like accidentally pan and click at the same time though. You can get rid of that pretty easily by redoing the same thing. All right, let's go ahead. Get this. Rotate just a hair. There we go, and there is the perimeter of our map done. Don't rotate shading. Can you shade? There, so we have a lovely precipice up here that we can plot with. In fact, this is a very defensive position. I'd keep the castle here. That 47 was 50 size. Yeah, because well, I'm thinking this is like a city. A nice little city. Let's start getting some city stuff down. But it's not necessarily like a modern city. Everything's not perfectly aligned in a grid. It's just to and fro, but there are like cobblestones. Let's start getting those. Kind of a rough patch. Branch. I'll be doing a lot of polish of this, don't worry. We kind of want to like organically branch it. So they're like right there, here. This one can come down like here. Okay, here we go. There's gonna be junction. Start branching. I do realize I just said it's not gonna be grid-like. Here I am making somewhat of a couple of intersections will be. I'm gonna make these streets look nice. Just a temporary. There's a lot of needs. Before I do that, I want to finish up these. I add some. Just kind of on the edges. Got a little less opacity here. I bring it. Yeah, kind of just like tint the edges of it right. There we go. Kind of give it like an otherworldly. They're kind of like reflecting. Kind of like that, yeah. Go for it. Full sand. I'm glad to see, you know, this is my 2 art classes I took paying off right here. Also, this will help. Just a hair. This is gonna help differentiate it just from the human eye, just a little bit. Make it look like, make it stand out just a. That's just kind of keeps it interesting without being like too. There we go. We can give some in-game reason. The moon is always in the sky, or the light is blue here. The wonderful thing about D&D, you can make this crap up. Someone ask you, hey, why is this color? Magic. Why are these things flowing? Magic. Why are the wolves attacking us? Magic. Magic is the answer for everything. The best part is, magic can do anything you want. The ultimate ex machina. There we go. And we're gonna build a bridge here, so come across here. I'll be taking advantage of this plateau of. Be interesting to have. Now, I might. I don't think I'm gonna tint those. I can now, though. I don't think so. Find the way that. I swear, snow keeps falling off my roof here, and it just sounds like someone's moving constantly. Freaking me out, man. Or blue. All right, there we go. So now we got that. Kind of gives it a nice little blue tinge to it. Not saying how these roads look. I'm definitely gonna change. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Mistakes were made. Didn't mean that much. I want to get rid of these roads. I'm gonna build the structures first, and then I'll get the road. Next question is, how are these folks getting their water? Probably, I'm thinking like wells. Ooh, actually, no, I have an idea. Doesn't necessarily have to be wells. There absolutely can be a natural one. So I'm just gonna do this thing I did for the last fountain I did. Grab that. Stuck that in the cave cliff right there. Get a little more out. Kind of like that. There we go. There we go. So this tool right here, this kind of makes things jagged. It's nice. It makes things look more organic for like coastline. But for what we're doing here, probably not ideal for a small river, you know? Just a... So, how do I want this to flow? Go like this. And then it doesn't have to keep flowing through it. What I can do, bigger. There we go, into like a nice big reservoir. Maybe there's fish here. There we go. Maybe there's fish, source of fresh water, maybe just... There we go, but now we have that. Now that's done. Now the city has a source of water, so that's kind of... Gonna make this look... But a simple thing for making things look nice. For like water flowing. First, just grab yourself one of these. Well, actually, no, I like that so. I'm gonna keep that as it is. I can't swim backpack is officially scared. Okay, you don't have to go swimming. Yet. Unless, but someone could easily throw you in it. You don't have to. Oh no, even better. What am I doing? I just literally cliffs. It's a big old cliff, right? Cliffs have waterfalls. Duh. Honestly, sometimes my genius... Yeah, there we go, like that. And then we take our tool here. Wrong tool here. This tool. Got a little bit smaller. Can you actually not swim? There we go, just like so. So now we're gonna make this, like, usually where there's a waterfall, there's a kind of an area it falls in. There we go. That's much better. So we can, yeah, you can throw waves in there, or a whirlpool, some spray, mist again. What I'm probably gonna do is throw a whirlpool in, just to make it look agitated. So now that kind of looks like it's actually falling in. While gonna do up a second one. For this one, I'm gonna turn down the opacity, 0.5. Not that big. I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger. And we will rotate that a little. There we go. So now it looks like it's kind of spreading out from that. All right. So we're going to use boulders. So I imagine this is a... Gotta turn up the opacity back up. And turn the angle back up. Yeah, there's probably going to be some rocks around. Turn these, not the area. Turn the layer up so it's on top of these.
Unfriggin' believable.
Yo, Zanny Grandma! Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. How are you doing today, buddy? Kind of like that. Yep, now we're gonna turn the... Now, but just one there. I want the waterfall. I want it to come over it. So it looks like they're right on the back. Like these rocks are kind of like piled up from erosion. That's what we're going for. There we go. And we're gonna add some bigger rocks. Just kind of around. Gives it a little more that. I don't know. I'm just saying that. I don't know if that actually. But that's the beauty of this. You can always remove that. We're gonna turn the. There we go. So add a couple more rocks, like right in the corner. Turn the layers down here. Remember, kids, always remember to save your layers. There we go. This way, it's not just just flowing over. Kind of like with that there. I might come back to that. Actually, no, what I'll do in the same texture right. I'll put this right here so you can start seeing. Oh. However, the opacity is gonna be 0. Actually, no, that doesn't look quite right. What I'm gonna do. Okay. I have another idea. To give the illustration that rocks are flowing, that is flowing. Gotta turn your opacity up, next guy. Just a couple boulders here. So then what we do to make it look like that, turn this down to like a 1. Grab our white brush. Parchment 4. Yeah, land white. That works. Land white right here. Oop, I gotta put it on background. Draw like a little white around it. We're gonna turn down the opacity just a bit. So it looks like water's rushing past it. I am really zoomed in. It's kind of pixely. Oh, softness is at 0. That's why it's just... Turn that softness up. That's gonna make it match a little bit better. There we go. Much better. In that case, we gotta turn it. Got to turn that up. It's a bigger brush. This gives it the illusion that the colors actually move. Add little trails. Turbulent, but it all kind of flows. Kind of a sink. Even do that around here. Make it look like it's a rapids. It has to be brushed up against something, right? As it's going past, so might as well. Kind of a nice one. There we go, but I'm wondering if that's a little... I need a little bit more. Well, maybe a little bit less. Oh, rock right. I might come back to this one. Start curving around the... There we go. That doesn't look too bad. I might come back to that layer, polish up a little bit. Not sure of how that looks. But when you look from the full size, yeah, that's not too. Alright, let's start getting some houses down. Actually, no, before I do that, I do want to get those stairs. Let's see. Got wall stairs. Okay. Not quite sure if that's going to be the best look. Let's see. Do you have anything that looks like stairs? Doesn't have to be stairs. It has to. There we go. Now I'm sitting higher up in my camera. Alright, back to stairs. Right. Something I can use as stain. I might just have to use that. I do want to use a bridge here. Might be able to rotate. Doesn't look quite right rotate. So I'm gonna use a different bridge for that one. Just to bridge that gap. Fortunately, they only have this one in this direction. Which, I mean, it's not that bad if you're basing your map around that set. Doesn't necessarily have to be stairs now I'm thinking about it. This can just be a slow slope. Yeah, we can make this a slope. That would be better. So we're just gonna grab us some hills. Go, some good old hills. And we're gonna get rid of this texture we have. Foreground, please. Thank you very much. Alright, we're gonna tilt this a little bit like that. There we go. So now we can start getting some hills here. Get that blue. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Now we can grab these hills. I definitely don't want them that big. But just kind of to give it a lope. Now why? Yeah, kind of like that, but way less. Oh yeah, there we go. Grab that contrast a little bit. Hey, there we go. We just matched it. Put this on layer underneath. Will this work? Oh, if anyone was just dropping in, I'm also doing DM advice. Granted, my advice might not be the best, but it is advice nonetheless. So if you have any questions or anything, feel free to ask me. I'll be happy to answer advice or even go over stuff with you. But I'm just here to hang out, make some math, have fun. I think, honestly, the more I think about it, the less I want to use the texture. I feel like it doesn't match as well. This look. Whatever. I feel like those bricks are too big. So let's change that. So we can actually modify these. Alright, like going to advanced settings right here. Take the size. Turn that down. There we go. Yeah, that looks a little bit better now. Oh, okay. Actually, I have an idea. If we go like kind of crisscross coming up, that will make it look like it's going. That is not the texture I want to use. This is. Thank you very much. I think it should be coming from the other direction. Kind of like up towards the hill. And there we go. So this one. There we go. I think that looks like it's actually going upwards at an incline. Good, so now we got that done. So we can start, let's just build out from the castle. And we'll go from there. So we could do houses. Well, we can do the human town set, the blue or the city is actually pretty nice. I do like that set. And then the farms, well, I don't think the farms would really do well. I'm thinking we might just go see. Before we do it, we gotta put a guild showcase in there. In fact, I know exactly what statue I'm at. Where is it? Not down there. I think it's up higher. Here we go. This graveyard stand. It is gonna be the centerpiece. Big old statue of some bad guy. It'll be interesting to see. That great. We're gonna use human town here. Random stamps. We're at 49. We're at the 50, just to keep things proportional. So we're gonna have a row going this way. Using random stamps for a little bit of So now around, this is gonna be like the town center. Oh man, I want to use a different one. This is gonna be our town center right here, our city center. So I want the things to kind of crowd around it. I want it to feel claustrophobic, but not to the point where it's hard to keep track of. But it's a city, right? So it would be up close and personal. Tons of people packed together, you know. Gonna have another row going down here. Right now, I'm just getting buildings down. And then what I'll do is I'm gonna leave a lot of space right now, because I'm gonna throw in different color houses to break it up, just so it looks a little more appealing to the eye. Gonna be another junction right there. Right now, I'm just outlining the paths I want to be on. Here, I have curve off into the down here. Here, and then a path going up, which can also connect in between. We'll throw multiple houses in there, small and big. May not look like much now, but it'll piece itself together a little bit later. Right now, I'm just trying to get the bulk of it done. That's gonna be a layer lower. Or just not be there, actually. Alright, we'll keep going up here. Like so. Perfect. I want a path to be running right here, as well as right here. So here, and then we're gonna replace some of these buildings with different colors. I have to make it all just something stand out, so it's not the same thing over and over again. Because who likes looking at the same thing? And it's kind of a big path that goes here. And a little alley way right here, so kind of like this. And it splits into 2 lanes temporarily at the ends here. Alright, and then we can also go up here, because I forgot about that. Get all around. These are nicer houses. I'll probably throw mansions in there. Yeah, there we go. That's kind of the rough layout I want to do. I'm not going to use all these buildings. I'm going to throw more unique ones. First off, let's get some stuff down. Let's get an inn. You need an inn. What city does not have an inn? Normally, that's going to be right by the town center. Like, right in the heart of the town. We're going to take that. We're going to move it up a little bit. See this big red building right in the middle. catches your eye, metaphorically, of course. And so we have that. Now, since this is a city, there's probably gonna be more, especially with the theme we're going for here. Gonna be more than one inn, absolutely. For things I shall not speak. We're not doing anything like that. It's kind of brick, clay, more modern, more built up, less farming. And all these purple houses are just kind of placeholders, so we're just putting them wherever they are. We could do a purple in them. Now, I like the fact that it breaks it up. Right there in the corner. You? Fantastic. Oh, for anyone who's just joining us, by the way, currently making some maps, or making a map. This is probably gonna take me all stream, because it takes a fair bit, but I enjoy it. It's relaxing, listening to some lo-fi Christmas music. Good times. In addition to that, you know, probably save it. I'm also doing it, just talking about D&D in general or anything else. So if y'all have anything you want advice on, anything that you want like go over, talk about characters or classes, let me know. I'm happy to talk about it. Give what little advice I can muster. But all in all, we're just here to have a good old time. I hope you're having a good time already. Alright, so mansions. We are absolutely going to grab us some mansions. If there's going to be a nice part of town, there's going to be a less nice part of town. It's going to be like a little shanty. Shanty? Yeah, that's definitely not a word. It'll be fun. Someone I haven't talked to, like one of my coworkers, I haven't talked to, just sent me like a GoFundMe. I'm really confused. Oh. So, it's always interesting when those folks you like don't talk to in like months or years. It's like hit you out of the blue. Like, all right, either the A, they want something, B, they're hacked, or C, they're actually trying to catch up. Usually it's B or A far before it's C. Which is unfortunate. I guess I'm a little pessimistic. That's kind of usually how it goes. Alright, so I'm thinking, like, up here by the castle, this area right here, this is gonna be, like, the high end. You know, the good times. The 1%, as Bernie Sanders said. Didn't mean to place that there, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get... At least we're gonna get rid of that top row right there. And I grab our mansion. Throw that right there. I think, you know, you would have a nice garden overlooking the river. Where else can we get some good mansions? Because there is a disparity. Because a lot of it is lust for power, trying to gain money, and corruption. The whole thing is rife with it. The whole thing. Like gangs and such. So this is like the higher ups. If you can't afford it, you're in the slums, buddy. Tough luck. Alright. Let's go... Maybe a nice manor house right here on the corner. That's kind of nice. I like. Alright, well, good mansion elf. This could be good. Yeah, I'm thinking we kind of keep this close. Like, we're gonna have to move some of this stuff around. What's some other good, nice house? They don't all have to be mansions. They can just be like good townhouse. Well, in fact, let's find some. I go to human. Those are a little bit too town set. Here we go. Something like this. Like that's a pretty nice house. I mean, you have 3 stories. How rich you gotta be to afford 3 stories? Another one right behind that. Or maybe there's a double right here. Like right up against it. Secrets. There are! Exclamation point secrets. How you doing, Faceless? There we go. Rotate that. Looking. I love, oh man, that shadow, it goes right over those cliffs. Alright, we'll just pull that back a little bit. Let's turn this layer up. There we go. So, yep, so. Oh yeah, pretty much. That's the only secret that has been found so far. There are more. You're welcome to try it or redeem a channel point to actually give you one. Yeah, this is what I got so far. Another town to start warring. Yeah, there already may be war here though. Well, you're gonna have to find out. Hashtag hammer board. Good one though. Just gonna write that down. Ah, thank you for that idea. Not yet, but later. But right now we have the hello command.
Hello there.
Just like that. But there are more. It's probably gonna be a bit before y'all find them, but just kind of the idea. That's why the channel point thing is 10,000. Just so you don't get them all, but you can only redeem one per day, or one per stream, I should say. So do keep that in mind. All right, so back to houses here. We want nice houses. What would be some good houses? That's more of a cathedral. There'll be Judge suggested I put that one in, but I did not get that one in. But that I almost did. I just couldn't find one that I liked. It all just sounded all the sound effects I were finding were just like really wet and you know? I wasn't a fan of the sound effects. If I can find like a good sound effect for it, I might still add that one. I'll probably keep adding more as you go. I give you a hint here. Some may be based off of other commands similar to that. How you doing today, Faceless? It's good to see you, buddy. Alright, so we got a wizard tower. Is that capacity down? It's not. I do think it's what I kind of do. We are getting, for reasons that'll become apparent later. Decent. Glad to hear that, dude. Well, you're enjoying your Thursday. Week is just gone. Amazing how the time goes. Alright, so now we're gonna start clearing some. So obviously, we're not gonna be using the same house. I want to break it up. Different. Maybe that can be used. Actually, no, we will be using the forge in town center. We're gonna make some shops here. Town center. It's gonna center for hubbub and other hullabaloo. Obviously, we're not gonna be using that, but it's definitely gonna be a forge. What else do we? That'd be kind of shoppy. Like we do stalls. I'm thinking just buildings for sure. Kind of like this. Here we go. Now let's keep using the same building. Place a couple copies of it. Found the quote that you think is the puzzle. Yeah, that's it. That is the quote I used. It seemed fitting considering the area. We're actually gonna give that. I mean, the forge would probably be inside. I figure it would be. So there is actually a whole theme going on right now with the whole thing. Each floor, a certain aspect of something. Granted, if you were here earlier in the stream, you already know what it is because I did write it on the notepad. That's kind of the gist of what it's supposed to be. But it's all gonna come together in the end, and you'll hopefully get you'll probably understand it by then because I'm not very subtle. I'm just not good at that being subtle. Here we go. These are all gonna be shops right here. Or just row. Yeah. I mean, there's only like one building left y'all haven't been to. So I think you're bound to find it pretty darn quick. I don't know. I want them to look like kind of a duplicate. I was just helping organize. Come on. There we go. That looks a little better. We'll add a fourth building down. Probably we can put 5. I just gotta move back up. So it kind of slides when you stack things. So it's, instead of going like a straight line at this angle, it's kind of more like curving. You'll not get it. I overthink way too much. The music puzzle. Too busy looking at the forest to see the tree. Yeah, that's true. Oh my goodness. That was hysterical. So, for context for anyone who doesn't know, so Faceless Rogue and Catmix are both players in a game I run online. And so I threw this puzzle at them in the first section of the dungeon there. And it's just a harp, and there's musical notes on the wall. And they don't make sense. They're just in a random order. But they're from left to right, they're in a certain order. You just had to play them in that order. And that's it. They spent 45 minutes doing notes, like note orders and like beats and what was like quarter notes and it's like all this stuff. I'm just like over here, it's like, oh my goodness. I didn't think it would be this bad. But that was the last time I underestimate a puzzle. I should just get every time I puzzle like a little handbook. How to solve puzzles. We are gonna add some markets right here. Grab this bad boy. Yeah, but there's a story with that one. Good times, but that's Dungeons and Dragons for you right there. He honestly should be a bit small. Oh, 25. Wants to be a whole market. Multiple stalls and such, like a good old farmer's market, you know? Like you go, you get some good produce. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. Huh. There we go, kind of like that. Put some path through it, some traffic. Take a look at these. I put 2. Not gonna do right. I merge these together just a fair bit. There we go, not too happy. And then we'll throw another one of these down. Actually, no, we'll just do the big one right. One of your players just ate a highly addictive pie. Oh no! So people trade their babies and children for more when they run out of coin. Holy crap, addictive. How would you handle that kind of addiction? Die? I mean, that sounds like that's like magical biological addiction right there. Like physiological dependency. So, that sounds pretty rough. I mean, you have to like wean people off of it when it comes to that. Like slowly over months. That's what they do for opioids actually. They give them methadone, which is an opioid. It's a weaker opioid, but it still gives you that thing for a little bit. Actually, no, I think that doesn't give you euphoria. That one they might control it with atropine. I might be thinking of a different drug entirely. But they have to wean them off, so they give them little bits, and every time they get their medicine, they cut it little bit by little until eventually you wean it off. So that's essentially how you have to do addictions. I know a little bit of Curse of Strahd. I have not read it yet. But I kind of know the gist of the story. I've watched some videos. House right there. The dream pastries. Oh, okay. I figured once you said Curse of Strahd, it's probably that. These are better. But then, yeah, those dream pastries. There's some dangerous stuff, man. Ags, too. Oh, man. One of these days, I do want to actually play Strahd. It seems like a really cool... There's the bakery. Looking for that one. Gotta put that right there, because I want to start getting pathing going. I don't know. Maybe both. Actually, I wouldn't mind playing that one. I do like playing in Grim Dark, not so much writing. Because I feel like when I try to be dark and evil, I just don't do I don't do a great job at it. That or I'll either not go far enough or go too far. Because naturally I'm just not like that. I'm gonna start drawing the road. Again, rough outline. We're gonna make this arch way smaller. No, I want to make smaller. There we go. That's a little more. Too sweet. Not my nature, man. But yeah, I wouldn't mind playing that. That'd be fun. Alright, so we're gonna take it. Kind of like so. Again, this is just to kind of get a gist of where this road's going. You can run it on Tuesdays after a tower's been toppled. Hey, you're more than welcome to, dude. I'm sure the other folks would be interested to see how other people run games too. Because I know Cat and Puppy, they've only played in my games. That's the old I know. They've never seen me as a player. It's the same thing with actually my other group as well. These roads are gonna be fixed, by the way. All temporary. And I'm gonna make these all nicer. I'm just trying to get the gist of it. I want this to be like a cul-de-sac here. Nice winding path, like right there. There we go. That's kind of nice. All right. Give you a chance to repair layouts for into an open world. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, open world after. Boy, what are y'all gonna do with yourselves? Hopefully not end the country or something. Ooh, you know what could be interesting? A little trip to Thay. That could be interesting for your characters. Especially Gerald. Oh. And we're gonna come along riverbank. That. And that. There we go. I gotta add more ruins as well, because there's... but this is kind of the gist of how I want the road to be. Dang hammer, that's what you're gonna... Absolutely. Get you that hammer, don't worry. No, you could always wish for it. So, what Faceless and the other folks in our campaign are doing, they're currently going through Durlog's Tower. I've homebrewed up it, so it's very different from what it actually is. At least I think so. I couldn't actually find like a Durlog's Tower event for like one thing. So I just made it essentially as like 9 floors and such. They've gone through. They're on the 3rd right now. Good time. Yeah, so that's what they're going through after that. Wants to get his hammer, but at the 9th floor, the 8th floor. There was the 8th floor. Nope, 9th floor because there's 10 floors. 9th floor, there's a scroll of wish in there that the players know about. And I'm just excited to see what they do with it. Pop in a save. Because honestly, wish is such a stupid powerful spell. Because it gives you a wish. You wish for anything. Within certain limits. And it can destroy the world. So I'm really excited to see what they do. Because it's only one. Will it bring in party conflict? Will they fight each other over? That is the excitement of it. Now, where are my ruins? Right. Ruins? Ruins, here we go. There are going to be several ruins dotted about. For reasons you'll find out later. Nice populace. Ruined buildings. Here and there. Wonder why. Why? One way to find out. Wait and see. Wish he's gonna res a couple thousand that died to help Torb during the great time of troubles, but Space Floor has him wanting to poof everyone back to the realm they belong. Gonna change that Ghost Pain Pal into a pally to a Torm Pally. Oh yes, I'm surprised you didn't just fight him. Although he was actually deaf. That was the reason he didn't respond to you. Couldn't hear. What's a deaf paladin? Alright, more interesting buildings. What more highlights here? This clock tower. Clock tower should be more towards the center of town. I think I'm right there. A lot of this stuff is first draft too. There's gonna be changes. We have a church. That's a little more reason. There we go. Wanted to fight him, but I didn't want to be the chaos monster of the group. Yep, Gerald Hammerborn faces character right here. Yeah, War Priest, the wild card of the group. And we have a Warlock. And a Bard as well. A College of Glamour Bard, by the way. Might I add. So, that's always super exciting. I'm so surprised that you haven't, like, destroyed, like, something yet. Alright, so we got some dark buildings here. Kind of build it out. I kind of want a Tudor town. I have not seen these assets are new to me. Oh, that's pretty dope. Alright, I did not know these assets were in. We're gonna start sprinkling some style stuff. I'm just trying to break up. All of my groups are chaos monsters. I try very hard not to be. Appreciated, buddy. Appreciate. There. I mean, it's kind of fun playing the chaos monster. Like, the last game I played a character as, his name was Steve. He was a human wizard, illusionist who couldn't cast magic. He used, like, holograms to cast illusion. That was all he could do, so he was a wizard by technicality. My DM gave me an attack spell because it felt bad. I'm like, oh, you shouldn't have done that, man. But my DM also gave me a spell called essentially Scene Servant. I can control a illusionary person that can look like anyone or anything, just for free. It can interact with objects. I was like, dude, you know how powerful this is? I gave myself a cantrip. I made it up. I ran it past the DM called Throw Voice, where you make your voice sound like coming from other places. Also had the actor feat. I could have destroyed my party with that. It would have been fun. But he was this illusionist. He wasn't there half the time. He would cast like Silent Image or the thing, and he would just be like chilling in his tent while he's letting the other thing do its thing. It was so much fun. But he turned out to be evil. Not really. He was a character. But he seeked one thing: to essentially bring this power source back to his people, because his people are like from space, and they're stuck marooned on this planet. So they found the power source that like controls like the sun and such. So he stole it. He tricked the players to lead them far, far away, back to like a main city that was like a 2-day walk. Tricked them to go back there while he left in the middle of the night and went back. Bane being kidnapped and made like footprints and notes and stuff. It was fun. I really enjoyed that character. Wizards are either neurotic or snobby, no in between. I only know how to play the two. Oh, that's great, dude. I mean, that's kind of embodies what a wizard is, though. Does it not? It's some more buildings down here. But also, I enjoy playing that wizard. But I only play I play interesting characters, or I guess you could say weird characters. Because the next character I'm going to be playing in the game my other group, me and another one of the guys, we take turns DMing sometimes. So after this arc in my homebrew campaign, they're gonna go. We're gonna do his thing. We're gonna do like it's called the Battle of the Blizzard, but it's Icewind Dale. We're gonna play that. I'm actually excited for that. I have not read anything from Icewind Dale yet. I'm trying to keep it all a surprise. But my character is mute, and the cleric who is playing a custom-made cleric class who doesn't have any spell slots, but she uses her HP to cast magic, and they cost like a certain amount of HP, and she can heal people like Paladin's Lay on Hands, but at the cost of her own HP. It's an interesting concept. Oh, I don't know, guys. Or disgusting, you got dirt and blood on me again. Prestige, stop that. Yeah, I can see you playing that character, absolutely. That sounds like a very faceless rogue character to play. Those are the fun characters to play, though. Just like the weird ones, the outlandish. Nah, I think I want to put like a fountain or a park there. Right there in the corner. Where that building. Find it. And not know what you mean by that. Oh yes, totally. Totally you will. I can drink tea too. Speaking of that, I am going to take a quick break because I am actually thirsty. I need to fill my tea. So I'm going to be back in like 2 minutes. Don't go away just yet. We got more action. Not making action. Bad. Coming in just a minute. So, don't go away. I'll be right back, folks. Dude, what the heck? What is that? What the heck?
I don't see anything.
Dude, I'm looking at your headset, and what the heck?
What is that?
Dude, I don't know, but that's the creepiest thing I've ever seen.
Wait, sit still, sit still.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, go back.
What is that?
Oh my god, what the hell is that?
I don't know. It's not here.
Oh my goodness.
Mine...
Alright, I got nothing. Let's check in the first place it was. Ah, yeah. Chat got me again. That one got me good. I was not expecting that one. Yep, the camera is in fact on the roof. Look, there it is.
Cool.
Congratulations.
All right. Achievement get, camera on roof. Perfect. So wind it up. Ah! The heck? Why? Ah! Every time. You know, my brother's probably in the room next to me. He's like, what the heck is going on? I hate this. Dude, this game is so much scarier. Heck yeah! Heck yeah! Did it. So happy. Alright. Grab that moon. I know grabbing that moon will end it, but hey, thank you for that, Cat Side. I appreciate it. Alright, that's a... Oh no. It brings us all the way back here. I'm throwing this way too late. Way too early, I mean. You stinking stinker. Oh. Oh my goodness, why? Why?
What? I saw him like, oh, it's probably nothing. Dang it, man. We got past that part and now we got killed. Got him, indeed. Oh, no.
Alright. Yeah, I do have some wins in there. I'm back now. I got myself some apple cider. As well as a... I spilled apple cider on my hand. Yep, and some cheese. I need fuel for my brain here. Yeah, I do have a couple wins. But honestly, the fails are more funny. Oh, I got him. Alright, where were we? Dude, I love cheese. It's so good. There you go. Getting some unique housing down. Alright. So. Ooh, actually I have an idea. Let's do a tent. It's a random old tent right there. Maybe like a fortune teller kind of thing. Why not? This is how I make my campaigns, by the way. Oh, I like this asset. Let me go make a whole story based off. But hey, it works, so. No, that was a really slow and dramatic, but that cup is rather full. I didn't want to spill it. Yeah, so Faces, what are you up to today, dude? Exactly, whatever sparks the old imagination. Got a bathhouse in here. I'm thinking... maybe... this is definitely going to be like one of the highlights of it. So right here, where we're going to go. Yep, just like that. We're going to add more paths to all these. We're going to make it look nicer. In fact, I might as well start on that now. Kind of moving things together. Gonna lurk while I try to catch an hour nap for it to be alive and do things. Well, I appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much for the lurk. And I hope you have a wonderful nap, dude. I'll be seeing you. Unintentionally make a zigzag pattern. That was not intentional. Alrighty. So, we're gonna keep building. So keep adding some more houses. What else we got? That'd be good. So just sprinkle like these ones here I want to make it look lived in. A lot going on here. Like a busy city. Ironically. Oh, that could be nice. Yeah, there we go. Which a lot of the houses are kind of at this angle. Not great if you want to line. If you try to rotate it, that's my only gripe. Not a lot of like good rotatable assets. Making like a L map. And then there are, but not besides that, eh. I'll build like a little shed back here. Actually, no, we can put that. No. I think that should be good. Let's just keep going here. So we got the ruins right here. I'll get rid of this building. This building. I'm thinking maybe maybe there'll be like there once was like a massive building here that got destroyed. What? Who knows? Left to rot, maybe? Yeah, we could do like an abandoned church thing. Yeah, like an old haunted abandoned church. Ooh. Alright, let's go for that. with that was attached to tower as well. Kind of in it. How do I make that there? It doesn't look like it'll fit super well. I think just the church there is enough, and then we can put some more ruins down. Fine, then here we go. Just kind of like... I put it like so. Yeah, there's like a big old pile of ruins. Which I only got the two. So I can't really like... I can kind of meld them, but not like as well as like if I had 3 different textures. So let's start putting these houses together. Okie dokie then. There we go. We'll give this area like a wide berth. Maybe it's haunted. That could be that could totally be a quest. Why are you like this? Thank you very much. Okay. All of y'all need to go on layer 1, please. Thank you very much. But you're not clipping through one another. Alright, let's add some more houses here. I want it to be a little more densely populated. I also... Actually, I could do this. I am going to do this. I need to move it out a little bit more. I'm going to stack these houses. Probably going to move it a bit. Just like so. Oh, but this texture actually doesn't do well for that because it's got that little like chicken coop sticking out. Let's look a bunch of small ones. That's not a bad idea. But those doors aren't there. Choices. Oh, you know, we could just do it like this. If the door's on the front, make a little, like a thing here. Like I know what I'm talking about. Gotta line them up a little bit. Make it look like they're so... Remember, symmetry. Case. There we go. We can get rid of that house then. Case. We can throw down some different houses, like these. Perfect. And make it like a little neighborhood. You know, honestly, I think cities and like towns are my worst, thing, or the thing I need to work on the most, I should say. Because I am not super great at building like cities. I can do nature and like ships and stuff just fine. But when it comes to like building a full-on town, I have a hard time with it. No. But we all have things that we practice with, right? This is just one of those. Take that road. Kind of go here too. And we'll add like things to kind of make it look lived in. It's not going to be just this barren thing. We're going to throw in wagons, carts, crates, like stuff people actually have in people themselves too. All right. Could use this ad. Maybe some stables. Would they have horses? If so, why would they need them? Because they're on this floor of a building. They ain't going anywhere. Unless for transport. Maybe there's 1 or 2 stables in the whole town. See, that's all they need because they're just moving goods from to and fro in the city. That could work. Guess we got a stable right there. Okay. Maybe another elven build. A dwarven build. I don't know. Yeah, dwarven building might not. Definitely fit the aesthetic. That is a little big. Bring you down, side. Just like so. There we go. Change the hue of it too. Oh, actually, that's kind of cool. Because it changes the roof color. Oh, that is nifty. Look at that. I love the new hue, the new feature I added, like last week. Oh. That I was doing. I can do that with these buildings. But it's all not blue. Why didn't I think of that? Let me just actually put them where they're gonna be. Also, this house is we're gonna fix that. Yeah, so let's start throwing these houses, and we're gonna change the hue of them. That didn't even cross my mind. Man. Yeah, sometimes, you know, you just get the moments. Okay, maybe not then. I thought it was kind of going to be like the market where it's just going to change the roof color. That changes the entire color of the building. Never mind, I take that back. We're not going to do that. Hello, Gabby. How you doing today? Welcome to map making for Dungeons and Dragons. It's a fun pastime. But how are you doing today? And also, are you a D&D player? Okay, we're gonna take not that building, just these back a little bit. We're gonna make another little kind of offshoot, like we did up here. Whoop, missed it. Wait, hold up. Yeah, this is what I got so far, by the way. And I want to. There's gonna be more stuff in my app here and here. For now, I'm just trying to get the city core. This is all just the draft part of it right now. I have to do a lot more, just like fine little details. Not much. You've played, but not much. Okay. No worries. Well, for what you did play, how did you like it? Buildings here. Oh, that'll be perfect. Like so. Like a big old development right there. And then we'll just take these three and move back a little bit. We'll do a similar line. Gonna have to rotate that just a bit. But now we'll keep that the same. Like the difficult getting into the roleplay set. It is. And that's something I struggled with too when I first got into D&D, to figure out how to roleplay it. I mean, I kind of did okay with it. Like my first character that I actually roleplayed, it was bad. But it's a thing that comes with a lot of time they can build and practice. Because at first it's awkward, because you're pretending to be someone you're not, right? And we're not obviously used to that. At least most of us aren't. Unless you're used to not being yourself, like being fake, or you're an actor. But a lot of times we're not used to that, and we be self-conscious about it too. At least I can be. And then you're just like, oh, but people are gonna think I'm weird. But if you get into it, it can be a lot of fun. Then you start thinking, okay, you start living through another person's eyes, essentially. Because instead of you and your experiences, like, oh, what would this person do? I wonder. Just little things like that. And then you start building this idea of your character. Lock these. Lock section. If I can't accidentally. Great feature on. And we're going to select all these so we can slightly change the angle of it. But now, was this a recent play, or was this kind of a while ago? Alright, let's go ahead and we'll grant. There, doesn't actually have to touch the houses. It just has to look like. That right there is all looks. Corner. I really wish I could rotate. Fortunately, that ain't happening. But I can make it like this. Maybe let's just change up kind of like the style of what I'm doing. Instead of making it more like these grids, but start making it more like horizontal. I might do that. That should be able to. Or like that. And also, said you didn't play much. You take a sip there. So it was like 1 session, 2 sessions. And also the biggest thing for really getting into it is, did you have good other players? Because that can make a world of difference. If you have other people who are getting into role playing and stuff, it makes it so much easier for you yourself. But you're not just, the only one. But if you're the only one, the rest of your group is kind of like, not really their thing. It's hard. A while ago, but it was 2 sessions total, but 2 different games. Okay, 2 one-shots. I gotcha. So, was it like a pre-made or a homebrew? Now, let's keep rotating these builds. All the fact that I can tint that. Like so. Bring this over here. This needs there. Alright, here we're gonna start changing up all this stuff. Homebrew star. Okay, interesting. The homebrew is not necessarily the worst thing to start off with if you have a good DM. That's all what it depends on. If your DM is like good and they're experienced. Sure. Gonna get rid of that house. We're gonna coming down. Okay, we're gonna delete that house. I'm gonna change the row up here. I want it to kind of come like this now. Erase that. Now we're coming to like the side here. Start putting things at different angles. Make it look a little more natural. The buildings will fit better. But it doesn't look, well, I usually. Also, the biggest question, did you enjoy it in the little time you played it? More on this. Right, okay, so I think it's door's like over here on this side. I'll need to change that. I'm gonna get rid of this building. Alright, now we can add like a little path to this. Wrong one. This brush, thank you. There we go. Now it just goes right into it. Alright, so now that we have this, we can also just take this, kind of go an angle, and just zigzags. Why not? All this ice falling off my roof. Now it sounds like thunder rolling. What is this song based off? On 132? It doesn't tell you. Okay. It's not copyright safe. You have been warned. Oh boy. Well, this VOD is probably gonna get muted for the entirety of the thing if that's the case. Good to know. Well, that's interesting. Some people are getting copyright claims, and others are not. Can we reload the stream so you missed the last bit of our conversation? No worries. Where was I? I think I asked, did you enjoy it? The little you did play. Love these little houses, but fits so well. Let's just kind of nudge that into place. Oh yeah, we did enjoy it. It's just hard to get sessions together with everyone's skills. That's a big thing with it, yeah. Just getting it together so everyone is there. I mean, you would think, you know, with COVID going on, everyone at home, you know, we would have more time, but that's not how it works, unfortunately. What you gotta do is you just gotta set like a time every week that folks that does work for them, and they just gotta start consistently doing it. But I know you can't do that with every job. Whoopsie. Did not mean that. Okay. That's not gonna quite fit there. Also, this looks a little blurry because I'm really zoomed. Zoom out, it's gonna look fine. Let's keep building. I need a building. Fine. The long part. This one works great right here. Kind of make it look like. Also, Gibby. Am I saying that right? Gibby Gaming. What class did you play? Well, that works. So we just can't keep going here. There we go. This is like transformational. Completely changing what I'm doing. Happier. It's gonna that make it fit in a little bit better. Maybe I'll throw a statue or something. Not necessarily everything has to be a building. We can actually put a well. Well. What do we have here? Yep, that was bad. I'll fully admit that one. That was rough. But that goes down. Alright. I'm thinking we do actually use it. Throw that right there. Using that later. For now, we'll just kind of... Well, I mean to throw all the names up here and put them in bold, but okay. I don't know how I did that. That was not there before, right? How did I do that? Show me stamp set? I don't know what I did, but okay. It'll be fine, probably. So we could add... Oh, we could just add a little bit of nature. But I think I wanted to do that. We're not. We could do it. We could add just a deadly pit. That could be fun. First character was a dragonborn knight or warrior. Second one was a giant race. Got the name. Furbolg, probably? I think Furbolg is essentially giants, if I remember correctly. Oh, fire. You can't go wrong with a fighter. You know, a lot of people give human fighter a lot of flack. I like human. It's just simple. You can play human. Well, human. But fighters are easy. You just go hit things. But there's still a lot you can do with it, too. The fighter is honestly probably one of the better ones to start off with if you first start playing, because there's a lot less stuff going on. Because if you go, like, say, a wizard or something, there's a lot of stuff. Like, if I go over here to, if I pull up the wizard class, if I could spell. Like right here. So you get a lot of stuff. You have to deal with all these spells, arcane features, because you have to pick a school you're specializing in. And you only have a certain amount. You have to have your spell book, and you can only use the spells you have in there in a certain amount of times per day, except for your cantrips. And it's there, you have to repair them. There's a lot going on here, so I don't blame you for trying to fight. In fact, I recommend fighters use first. Fighters or monks are good too. Actually, there is this handy dandy chart. Let me find it real quick. In my Discord. Guy looked like Keratos from God of War in the book. Ah, okay. I'm fairly certain that is a Furbolg then. Maybe it's a stone giant. Hold on, let me look. Furbolg. Furbolg. Can't spell. Like this? That's a Furbolg. They are descended from giants, I believe. They're pretty big, too. So it could be this one. Wasn't that one? Okay. Giant race 5e. Let's see. I mean, these are all the homebrew. Half giant. That's a Unearthed Arcana. Arcana. Did they make a giant? Interesting. That's not what we're looking for, though. Probably just looking evil. I'm curious now what you played. I mean, these are all the giants in D right here. Could have been this one. This is an Unearthed Arcana. This kind of looks like what you're describing. The half giant. That one maybe. Could be that. Wood giant. That's a homebrew. There are some cool homebrews out there, honestly. I'm a big fan of it. I love homebrew and stuff. Yeah, but that's the only thing I can think of that kind of fits that description. Yeah, I'm half giant from Races of Nexus, the Unearthed Arcana book. I really haven't messed around too much with Unearthed Arcana as well. Something I probably should check out more of. They do have some good stuff. It's not something I've looked at. Alright, now, back, what were we doing? Put an evil tower down. Like a little guard tower. Yeah, why not? I can make something out of that. Maybe a shop or something. Alright. I still got time. Let's see how much of this map we can get done. So I kind of like what I'm doing here with the theme. Doing things diagonals. That looks a little bit better than what I was doing before. This bad boy up a little bit. Let's grab some more townhouses. Faces left, I do. Put this... Probably, actually, no, probably what you would have right outside the church graveyard. If I can fit that stamp one down. Yeah, that doesn't quite fit. So we're just gonna make one. Time to make one. Let's go. Anything you don't have, make it yourself. There we go. Fit that in nicely. Like so. I'm popping that one down right here, and there we go. And then we're essentially done with the graveyard. There we go. Now we just have to add the graves. Oh, we can add these. These guys way shrink them down. Let's turn that one up, huh? And we can add a couple little things. There we go. That kind of fits a little bit. What am I gonna do for graves? I'll just draw them. You find some like blacker around here. There we go. Just kind of go like this. Softness. I am not a great artist when it comes to like drawing stuff freehand like this. This is not gonna look that great, honestly. Like, I want them to kind of look just like strewn about, you know. Like no one really put that much effort into it, but honestly, you're gonna be looking at that from this far away. So not super worried about that. There, so now that kind of fills in that space. Just lock that real quick. Never mind. Not gonna move that because I just put all those on the ground and I ain't moving them. Alright. I'll mess around with more of this later. I want to start getting up here done. Here and there's gonna be a bridge that comes. So I want to start working on that. We have the main castle. So I was just gonna put there as a placeholder originally. I kinda like it. Let's do Albany now, which isn't kinda weird. I'm confused. Alright, so what should I put up here? Suggestions are always welcome, by the way. If you have any ideas, please throw them at me. Or if you want any ideas or tips, I am at your disposal. We do like a massive, like, park right up here. Like a kingly park. 2 fountains, not 1, but 2 fountains. I'm actually gonna use this one because I used this asset in the last one. I'll use something a little bit different. Just a wee bit. There we go. We can add some nice paths, add some other statues. Okay. Not gonna use those statues. We're gonna use different. Everything. No, I don't want it necessarily to be dead. Like, there can be life here. But it's just stony, you know? Maybe it's rocks. Maybe it's a rock garden. You know, I kind of like the idea of a rock garden. Let's go for it. We're gonna use a different path. We're gonna use this. Just kind of like a more stony texture. Yeah, we're gonna make a rock garden. There. Now just a little bit more. Now let's get some stalagmites down. Make it kind of look, you know, rocky. Bring some in nice and close. Add different types of rocks. Sometimes the random ones. What else can we add that'll make it look kind of a gardeny? Still rocks. Mesa arches. Yes, let's go. These guys gotta be way smaller though. I'm thinking like little windows. Have one that goes. No, I might need to tidy this one up a bit. The path kind of sneak by. It goes. Alright, now we kind of have our feet. Let's go ahead and pretty this up a bit. Gotta drag things a little bit closer together. Look like they're made. Kind of the look I'm going for. We'll get a couple more stalagmites. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Not quite done yet. It's still in the very, very early phases here. But I can show you if you would like, I can show you one of the some of the maps I do have actually finished. If you want to see some like actual decent, at least in my opinion. But you know, we are most critical of ourselves, so take that with however you like. Down. A couple more, like a little wall of stuff. I'll add some mushrooms here and there too. Kind of make it catch the. Put that right in front. Looks like it has a little background. I want these grouped up a little bit more. There we go. Like, you know, it's kind of ominous and of course hidden. So what the theme I have a theme written down for what I'm going for right here. Yeah. This is the 4th floor of the tower that my players are going through in my homebrew now, which is you can't see that. I'm just in a second. There we go. Now you can read it. So the aspect of luck, well, it's kind of like the 7 deadly sins. So I'm going for about, I'm making it less sexual, more like a lust for power, desire to gain things, but kind of, I guess more similar to greed. But there is kind of gonna be, but I don't touch really into. I like keeping things clean. But that's kind of what I'm going for. I know I want to keep that up still. So yeah, but this is kind of, but it's like desolate here. There's not much, and that's why there is such stuff. Maybe I might make it green. Yeah, I will. Or alive. Add some trees. Or maybe this area is kind of more luscious and alive, but all these cliffs just dead. That could be interesting. That's not a bad idea. Alright. Keep finishing this up first. I have just mesas here. We'll add some mesas in here every once in a while. Kind of like that. Well, not that one. That's way, way too big. There we go. Kind of blend the rocks together. Like Disneyland. There we go. I don't like the way that one looks. I feel like that should be front there. There we go. That looks a little... Alright, a little more here and there. You gotta be careful that something... They overlap. They can overlap pretty funkily. Freckle layer there. There we go. So that's kind of our rock garden. Let's add some mushrooms down. Got some trippy mushrooms. We got some fall mushrooms. Got some pumpkins too. Let's go for trippy. Kind of just like around them. I want it to look like it's coming out of the rock. So little patch of mushroom. Or here and there. Alright, turn the light. Also, hope you're really enjoying this little light Christmas. Pretty nice. Not a bad playlist. Hope it actually is copyright free. I don't want to get DMCA'd. That would be a pain. Yeah, I like my channel the way it is. Not copyrighted. Whoop, didn't mean to do that line there. Kinda looks like, anyone remembers the unicorn thing from a Starbucks? Like the unicorn frappe, was it? Unicorn something? The weird, or the galaxy one. It was the weird multicolor thing. Maybe it was Dunkin'. I don't remember. This years ago. And like that, it just kind of had the same similar color scheme. You know? Oh yeah, this is gonna be a more than 1 week or a more than 1 session map, I can tell you right now. There is much to be done. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's save it. Wait to the music. All right, so that's what we got so far. I'm pretty content with our rock garden. Get my New York accent back. The garden came out. So, we want to add some more paths now. Probably going through the rock garden. So we're gonna remove particular that one right there. See you later. We're gonna grab that. We're gonna grab our stone. Keep on taking it. I'll need these paths up later. Don't you worry. And now we're gonna add a bridge. Question is, wooden bridge might not be bad. The only thing is, to make it like across the gap, that's how big it has to be. Clearly, that's not the best solution. So I'm thinking I might use a different one. Oh yeah. Which one? Elven is about the same, so we're not gonna do that. There is an option. Here it is. This one right here. I can make it much smaller. Also, I can make this more than one bridge. I did like that. That could work. Here's what I can do, actually. We're gonna tilt it slightly. Trying to make it look like it's dipping. Or will that look funky? That might look too funky. Let's find out and experiment, shall we? That looks a bit odd. It looks like it's just kind of floating there. I know how we can fix that. Get rid of you. This house, we're gonna move it somewhere else. I want to use it later. We are gonna make towers to hold it, or spires, or something. Poles. I don't want to use that frame. There's a couple frames I can use. That one probably, that's too fancy. Go for that one. And then I want that one to be over, but I want this one to be under the bridge on the other side. So we're gonna make these like little. Next, I'll make them look like they're into the ground too by taking a hill and inverting it, matching it to color. I totally missed my map. Oops. And now let's do this one. Grab our second, increase the layer. That looks much better already. Alright, I'm not too worried about the fine details because no one's looking that close. Here's what we're gonna do. Take the hue. Gonna make it match. Turn down the saturation. All the way down, contrast. Yeah, we just want it to be gray. More contrast. There we go. I need to be sure. Under over, actually. And then one from... That one is gotta be a little higher. There we go. Looks like it's kind of built up. Alright, copy. Paste. Paste. Yeah, that's gonna look like it's behind anyway. That's fine. There we go. So now it looks like it's actually being supported. That looks so much better. I'll just have to remove the road and such, but that's fine. I can do that. Except I'm using the wrong texture. There we go. Much better. Alright, so now that's gone. Now that looks like it's actually being held up by something. Times. So let's figure out what we're going to do over here. I'll have to fix the human. I can do that easily. So we have the big spire. That's kind of the main thing. Gotta be a couple small. Do some Eastern build. Might not be a bad idea. No cover buildings, festive. But we do ruin buildings. Abandoned ruined buildings? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Burn that way down there, buddy. Like something happened here. But no one really goes over here anymore. And they're gonna all lead to this tower. And then as we get closer, it's just gonna be pure ruin. Reminds me, I gotta start learning some Christmas songs. I recently just started picking it back up. I've really been enjoying playing the ukulele again. I haven't played it in quite some time. But getting back into it, it's been really nice, honestly. I need to learn some Christmas. I think that'd be good, because I'm learning like a lot more intermediate songs. Currently working on Fly Me to the Moon by Frank Sinatra using like a pump pick. Oh yeah. I can't describe this, what you have to do for this well. Essentially what you're doing, take the frets, strum it, so just self-tune it. Strum it and then you mute it. So it's like, you have to use your other fingers. Easy for the bar chords. Easy to like loot up, but it's what I'm working on now. Really different for basic stuff. But a quick musical intro. All 2 notes. Yeah, hopefully that didn't annoy anyone too. So now I'm thinking for this path, let's take more blue. Kind of keep going. Like it's haphazardly made here. Now, since the spire does kind of like have a staircase way up there, what we're gonna have to do is add actual stairs. So for this wall stairs, let's go. Do I have one that's like straight on? Not quite. I guess this would be the best one. I'll just rotate that ever so slightly so it matches. At least so it looks like it matches. I don't think I'll be getting that to match it up. And that's kind of the gist of what I want to do with this. Kind of this old ruins from like gang wars from the past, and now and these are just all left to rot now. Or maybe it's a secret highway for people too. I don't know. One way to find out. Oh yeah, we still have so much to do. Oh man. Well, let's get back to it then. Keep working what I was working at. To bring this building in a little bit. Same with this. We're gonna slightly rotate. Can't rotate these buildings too much, otherwise it just looks really weird. I have to be careful with how you rotate it. That, and then here. Grab some more road. Grab the wrong one. And the wrong one twice. Kind of like that. That looks a little better. Then we'll connect that just like so. Except we used the wrong texture once again. Come on, next guy. Was this amateur hour? Alright. Now I'm thinking we'll go for another house like so. I used a bunch of these. A lot of those blue houses. Something a little different, huh? I think we can definitely add some trees. Not in the water. Maybe in the water, actually. Hold on. Those are trees that go in the water, right? Swamp trees. Not like clean. But. Oh, I should tint it a little bit green. Yeah. Like swampy, kind of gross water. Alright, I feel like this is too many trees here. Looks like there's a lot going on. So let's dial back, because sometimes less is more. Kind of cover these up a little. Bring that over here, get a bit of view. That there. Oh, I didn't mean to rotate that one. There we go. That looks a little better. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our brush, go on background right here. We're going to take one. We're going to grab us water green. And it's just going to slowly like transform into this duck. Let's make that a little more green. That's like green right there. Yeah, that's like kind of like a yucky green. I want to like slowly transform from this clean water, like pristine, to this kind of mucky green water. Like a big old swamp. Alright, also, now we need a name. Any name suggestions? Your name here. Seriously, if you have a name suggestion, let me know. What I will do is I can use metamorphosis here. I'm thinking Hippie? That's kind of cool. Jim Nightshade. That could be fun. Piranha 1, that's a good fun. Go for that. Or either dress. Like a secret. Alright. Any name suggestions? I'll grab one. Let's say Swampity Swamp Swamp. Thing is, normally swamps are stagnant water, right? Because they have a decent amount of water flowing into it. So maybe it's magical. Upkept well. Yeah, a lot of reasons. And remember, magic is always the answer. You never go wrong with saying magic. Don't swim here. Now let's call it Locks of Love. I think that's how you spell locks, right? Yeah, there we go. Locks of Love. That's kind of going fitting with the theme, right? All right. I just wanted to get that done real quick. Another save. Alright, we're coming close to the wrapping up point of the street. Start getting to finish up some buildings here. A couple more here. A few more here. Neaten these up, of course. They're actually pretty close already. These, a little to be desired. Okay, yeah, these are all on layer 2. I do not want them. Want these on layer 1. Thank you very much. Like so. Much better. Alright, so now we kind of have this. We can do more stuff with this, add some more housing maybe. I gotta neaten this up a little bit. That now. We'll make this path out some background, foreground. And come around to the door here, and we'll take our again. Raise what we did. Granted, we have to make a path that goes stop right there. And I just realized all these houses are the doors are in the front. Hey, but no longer. The doors are actually in the middle. Oh, I love the look. Also, is that statue on a higher layer? It is. That should not be the case. There we go. That problem is fixed. This up a little bit. So it matches it a bit closely. That shop is fine. That. Connect the road onto that. So there, we need to throw in our building right over yonder. So I'm thinking, let's do a unique, another unique. I keep smacking into my green screen here. I'm gonna knock it over. Also, I am shocked I have not knocked my green screen over during stream yet. It's gonna happen. Because I don't have a curtain or anything. I have triboard. Cardboard triboard. Right behind me. I don't know if you heard that. Yeah, it's not picking up, but so it stands on its own. And it's right behind my chair. So if I like go back far enough, I'll knock it over. And I guarantee you, 100%, one of these days, it's gonna happen. I'll probably laugh, honestly. It will be funny. Can we throw a bakery down? Or bakery down here. Kind of matches the bluest we got going here. Unintentionally, I just realized we have a very blue. It's not really what I was going for in the very beginning, but hey, if it works, it works. So what do we want next? You do a statue. We already have this guy, right? That's a different one. Okay. Let's use a different statue. Got some other ones here. Oh, that could be going. Great warrior. Right there. Perfect. Around that. A lot of this pathing is still work in progress. I have to do a lot of changes with it. Make it a little bit nicer. Especially like as we come over here. So let's move this two-style house down a little bit, I guess. There we go. That's gonna connect right there. I totally missed. Wow. There we go. That's much better. That dot right there. Oh, we're coming along. We're coming along. There's we get to move houses. Just like right there. Perfect. Just a nice, it's like a little close neighborhood. Little block. We could box it in a little bit further too by putting them here. You just need to turn that layer up. There we go. So now it looks kind of like a box. That works. I like that. Okay. We'll take this guy. We're just gonna make this corner go like that instead of like this. Just erase all y'all. Well, it will branch out to this direction. have a good first draft right now. This is what we got so far. This is our first draft. I need to do a lot more editing on this. I'll probably have to do it off stream because I might need this for Tuesday. If I don't, though, I'll try to finish it on excellent. If I need it, I am gonna have to. Maybe I'll do a bonus stream. I'll finish up the map. Depends if it's something y'all want to see. Because if it's something folks aren't interested in, I won't do it. I'll just do it myself and do it pretty quick. But I really enjoyed doing it. I think it's coming out pretty nicely. But this is where we're going to go ahead and call it for today. Hey, for all of y'all watching. So, for all of y'all watching, thank you so much for being here. I really enjoyed it. Just a nice little chill thing. Got to hang out, made some maps, talked about D, other stuff. Hopefully I can get more off. I really like just kind of chatting and no stress, just hanging out. It really is a good time. But that being said, alright. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and call it today. So, but hey, if you're watching the channel, you're not following, you like this content, hit that follow button. It helps me out, and you'll be seeing more content. I make maps and such every Thursday at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. As well as just chat, give DM advice, and other fun stuff like that. And I just want to move my green screen. Go. But yeah, so if you like that, hit that follow button. Greatly appreciated. Well, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and call it here. I hope you have all had a fantastic day and continue to have. Okay. I've been Next Guy 100, and I will be back tomorrow for a Horror Game Friday. So, hopefully I'll see you then. Bye bye, take care.